everyone, and welcome to LoreWise. I'm Ace.
And I'm Ron.
I'd like to start off today's video by kind of apologizing. We've been gone for about 2 weeks. Ron was on vacation. I delved into Pokemon Go. But we're back. And today, we're going to be bringing you our top 20 most anticipated things for Skyrim Remastered. Now, the original intent of this page was to do a lot of Skyrim-related content and a lot of things dealing with the remaster. So we're going to be shifting our focus less from the lore discussions, but more towards things we're anticipating. So first up, we're going to be doing runs picks.
All right. So first things first. What is, in my opinion, the most aesthetically pleasing armor and weapon set that is not modded? The Nordic carved weapons. They just, in my opinion, look great. Overall, they're amazing. Not great stats, but they're not bad either. And on to the next, which is Bloated Man's Grotto. It is beautiful, one way or another, whether you're doing it Hircing's questline for the Hircing's Ring or the I don't remember the other one.
If you just go there for Bolar's Oathblade,
which some people don't know about. It is a unique blade sword with a somewhat unique enchantment. Sovereign Guard, beautiful place in base game.
Best game.
Exactly. It's just beautiful without the Ultra HD textures. And now we'll have Ultra HD textures, which just makes it all the better.
I personally can't wait to see the Whalebone Bridge in that one. Just that section of Sovereign Guard is going to be beautiful.
It's all going to be beautiful. Dusty the Silt Strider. I played Morrowind. I was a big fan of the way they worked, the way they looked, even with the crappy graphics. And I liked the way that Dusty looked in Skyrim. I'd like to see some HD textures. Master Nello, because he is just by far my favorite NPC. Base game, DLC, anything. Just my favorite.
For both of us, that goes without saying. Master Nello will always be number one for us.
Hands down. Tel Mithryn. Beautiful place. Base game looks great. A little gross due to some unfortunate events.
Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom, where all is not well.
Well, either way, wonderful place. Can't wait. Dragonbane. One, it has a unique visual effect with its unique enchantment. The lightning particles that come off of it look phenomenal. Can't wait to see what those look like in HD. Dawnbreaker. It is a very weak, but still is a light source that you can carry around on your belt or in your hand without it being a torch.
Thanks to Bethesda's volumetric God Rays thing, this might shine a little more light around.
Not just that, I plan on dropping it down the biggest hill in the middle of the night and watching the light shine off the walls. Apocrypha.
Ooh, good one.
Very good one. It's beautiful, a little creepy, very, very volumetric God Rays central, with the shadows, just sudden spits of light coming out.
Of course, you'd pick the realm of hentai.
Shush. It's not my fault it's tentacle porn. Magic in general. I would love to spam candlelight, mage light, down hallways, caves, anything. Magic in general is getting a big overhaul in lighting effects with the volumetric God Rays, just all of it.
Hopefully they'll also make it to where Magic actually stacks up decently since they're overhauling it anyway.
That'd be excellent.
Because at this point, you can make a weapon a lot stronger than you can make a spell.
True. There are a few enchantments that you can't really improve, but they do improve your skill in that specific school of magic. And now Ace's picks.
Alright, for my number 10, I picked Solstheim. I love this place just because of the stark contrast that you see throughout. To the north, you have the horrible snowy wasteland that we see through a lot of Skyrim. To the south, we have the barren ashlands. And then in that one little section kind of in the middle, it's that beautiful lush green forest that kind of reminded me of Oblivion and the hills and such of Cyrodiil. And it was just a beautiful place to be. Durnavir.
Overall, our favorite dragon.
I love Durnavir because while he is a badass undead necromancer dragon, he also had a very unique texture to him. You could see every little bug crawling through his living corpse. To see that in HD is going to be amazing.
Now, aside from the texture, he is the only dragon that has a true sense of honor. If you can best him or come close to besting him in combat, he will respect you as a warrior and as a person.
Well, I don't. From what he said in game, that doesn't happen often. You are possibly the only person to ever defeat him.
Yes.
Because of anyone that's used his shout knows he summons an army to help him in any
yes.
fight.
But either way, still, overall, favorite dragon. More than Alduin, Odahviing, even Parthenax.
I picked Karstag because, yes, he is the most terrifying boss out there. This guy will wreck your shit unless you prepare for him. But the entire area, the atmosphere of Castle Karstag and the ruins there, even his throne is going to look great. I can't wait to see how they make him look in particular, and a lot of the effects for his ongoing spells. Blackreach. I don't know about a lot of you out there, but I loved the dwarven stuff. Blackreach just felt so quiet and desolate. Then you have that glowing sun sitting there.
Never shout at it.
Yes, I know, you summon a dragon. But it felt cold and desolate with the Falmer living there, enslaving people in the Silent City. And even like the giants roaming around, the frost trolls and such that are just dicking around down there, and the frostbite spiders hanging out. It felt really creepy, but at the same time, for me, it felt like home. Like I belonged there. Darkfall Passage I picked because it's kind of along the same lines as Blackreach, but they took it a step further. It's so dark there that a lot of those veil animals that have the really cool skin textures to them, they can come out of nowhere and scare the living shit out of you.
They had bioluminescent portions of fur. They could be blending in, then all at once, you see these giant glowing streaks going by.
I picked the Khajiit. While Run may prefer his Dirty Dunmer, I love the Khajiit. And to see them in HD, they might amp up the texture on the fur and make it look even better.
At least I don't have to worry about cat scratch fever.
I picked the Soul Cairn because through a lot of this game you do get this sort of desolate feeling like Skyrim's been ravaged by war and famine and plague, all that crap. The Soul Cairn actually felt empty. And not in the kind of, oh, there's lacking of content here. No, it was overflowing with content if you knew where to look. But the whole place just gave you this empty, soulless feeling because everything there is dead.
To be fair, the ideal masters have taken everything that's their soul. Therefore, it is a soulless place.
For my number 3, I know a lot of people are creeped out by this, and I was too. I still have nightmares about these friggin' things. Especially the one in Frostfall Lighthouse. For those of you that don't know, it's a giant mama one. Don't fuck with it. Don't touch it. Just run. Crawl under a table. Hide. It will wreck your shit. But to see them and piss myself in HD will be nice. Personally, I'm a huge fan of the werewolves and lycanthropy in general. I mean, I make the tankiest possible werewolves to go in and take down everything. Basically a Van Helsing, helping out the Dawn Guard, taking out whatever I need to, as a werewolf. And to see these things in HD, because in the base game, as it is now, they look kind of bland. Really smooth, glossy at some points, where the fur should be showing up a little bit better. But we saved the best for last. And this is one that scared both Ron and I, and they are very hard to find, but also a very difficult.
And not many people know about them.
Right, not a lot of people know about it. Gelibor talks about these guys.
The Feral Falmer.
Yes, the Feral Falmer are Falmer infected with vampirism. They hide out in a special locked passage of Darkfall Passage. These things, whenever you encounter them, have killed other Falmer and are eating the corpses, drinking the blood. Now, a lot of the Falmer are mentioned to be vampires, but these guys are the first time you actually see it. And even though it's not shown very well in the picture, their eyes actually have a dull red glow to them. And you get to see them taking down Chorus Hunters, everything. They even start attacking each other if you sit there and watch them long enough. these things just scared the living shit out of us.
They were terrifying. I still have nightmares. I'm not too bothered by Chorus.
I'm not bothered by Falmer normally because I feel bad for them because of their history with the dwarves and what all happened to them. But these guys,
Farmer's a bitch.
they rattled my cage. Oh, that's all the time we have for today. But here's
Pause
some
if you
honorable
wanna see 'em.
mentions. Yeah, if you guys want to read through our honorable mentions, pause the video now and just skim through. But since that's all we have for today, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe for more.